Santos make it stick? No, he can't. And look at trouble, major trouble behind the first 5 cars. It collects Christopher. Oh, let's just say it collects
14,
half the car.
14 cars. What happened there was Santos, that was a chain reaction. Santos is Silk's trying to pass Santos. And it turned Flumpke with the most damage right there, tremendous amount of damage. And what happens is the Santos slows the corner down heavily. We're going to red flag this race, we have to. And what happens, Jack, is this Santos slows the pace down for Silk. They slow down. The rest of these drivers are coming in full speed, and they just start bang, 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 chain reaction.
Typical of short track racing. Here's the look. Santos down inside. Silk tries to close the door. They lock things up, and all of a sudden, it is chaos directly behind them. Quarterly spins. Going to the inside is Blewett there. And
Zaggity, Teddy.
Just looking for escape.
Yes, and the track, Wade Cole there, just blocked. And I'm very unfortunate because, you know, with less than 10 laps to go, this is not how you wanted to end your day here at Stafford.
And a very, very difficult day for Sunoco rookie contender, rookie of the year, Richie Pillai. Pillai had run as high as 3rd.
The good thing,
now
Jack.
We've gone to a red flag situation, but he is getting out of the car, which is good news because he took a wallop on that front end. I want to take you back. The front row, well, they've met each other before at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is a Priest goes down on the inside of Santos on the last lap, and boy, that's a lot of damage done to both cars.
Well, the field has refired here in Stafford, getting ready to go back to green. They're going to get the green in just a moment. All right, Ryan Priest, what have you got for Bobby Santos?
I think we got a car that can win this race. I just got to get a good restart.
That's going to be the key, Jimmy.
Yeah, the key's going to be the restart. And, you know, these guys have forgotten about what happened in New Hampshire. And the big thing, there he is, Thomas coming to the green. So he's going to have about 8 laps of racing left. He's going to remember what happened in New Hampshire. So he's going to try to race Santos Street. But the guy you got to watch, Jack, Silk on the inside.
Silk and Pennick fill out row number 2, getting ready, inching towards the CarQuest Go zone. You'll see the white lines. They begin to accelerate. Priest breaks traction just a little bit, gathers it back in. They are side by side down into turn number 1. And you're right, Silk is trying to go at it. And Santos has got the advantage down the backstretch.
Well, this is 70-lap difference in tires, and you can see now Santos's tires will take over in turn 3 and 4, and Priest just hanging on right now, trying to hold off Silk.
6 laps to go in the 38th running of the CarQuest Fall Final. Bobby Santos, who needs as many points in the chase for the national championship as possible, leads this event, followed by Ron Silk. On the drop of the green, Ryan Priest faded. Now Eric Rudolph gets by him on the inside.
The big thing here, Jack, is that the 4 car of Santos starting to establish a nice, consistent pace.
And that run by Santos is giving him an advantage, up 20 ducats from the start of this race over Mike Stefanik. Silk, by the way, moves into 3rd if the race ended now in the chase for the championship.
We're seeing Teddy Christopher struggle today, and Stefanik, after they put these tires on, not as strong as they do. Stefanik trying to pass the 3 car of Pennick, so less than 5 laps to go.
Oh, Ryan Priest, the tires are fading. Remember, he pitted on lap 30, while his counterparts pitted on around a lap 109 or so.
Yeah, 103, I think it was, Jack. And you know, the thing is here is that this guy here, I think what really hurt him was the red flag we had. That really posed a problem on his tires. Got him really cold, hurt him.
Yet another heat cycle. Deadly with these big old Hoosier tires. What about Mike Stefanik? Stefanik battling, down by 27, being shown in the 6th position, and he gets Zaggity sideways. Will the caution come out? Christopher gets on the binders hard, as does Beers. No caution yet. Zaggity keeps the car fired. 2 laps to go in this event, and the white flag is out. Bobby Santos from Franklin, Massachusetts. He won here in May and has gone winless since then in the Whelen Modified Tour. He is just 2 turns away from getting back in victory lane and padding his points chase to Thompson in the finale. Santos will win it. Finishing in 2nd is Silk. Rudolph holds on for 3rd. Rowan Pennick 4th. Mike Stefanik comes back in 5th. The top 10 read is Ryan Priest in 6th. Glenn Reen 7th. Ted Christopher 8th. 9th is Eric Beers. And Ken Hagee rounds out the top 10. big win for that youngster.
This was a very important win after what we saw happen in New Hampshire between him and Priest. Very nervous for him on that restart, Jack, with Priest on the inside. But I'll tell you what, Priest did a great job. Didn't squeeze it, gave him plenty of room. He needed this victory.
And how big was the monkey on the back of Bobby Santos?
Big. He hasn't won in a long time. He needed this in the Stafford's Fall Final.
Not since May here at Stafford Speedway. We'll talk to the winner in CarQuest Victory Lane next. Jimmy, I want to take you back to the last restart with a handful of laps. Priest and Santos did each other well.
They did, and you look at this restart, very critical, because we remember what in New Hampshire, the 3-car Priest took the 4 out late in the race. Not today. Priest said he would never let it happen again. Gave Santos room as he takes the lead.
And Bobby Santos goes on to score his victory. Now, he has won the first races here, but he did win a combined race in the Whelen Modified Tour North-South in Martinsville, but not since Stafford in May has he been to Victory Lane. He's there today. Here's Kelly Stavitz.
Bobby Santos gets his 4th win of the season and takes control of this points battle. And guys, he does it on his birthday. Bobby, happy birthday. How important was this win?
It was awesome. This team just needed a win, you know, more than anything. That's what it's all about. And just awesome pit stop that made the difference, put us in position, and just great team.
You padded your lead now a little bit headed into that final race. How does this sort of affect how you'll approach that finale at Thompson?
It's just, I mean, we just want to win, and we came here to win, and we're going to Thompson to win, and that's what it's about. So it'll work out the way it works out.
All right, and we see this. Happy birthday, Bobby. Go celebrate. Congratulations.
Jimmy, this victory is so important just in a confidence department.
Yeah, he was lacking confidence in the middle of the summer, and you know what? He gained it back today going into the fall race at Thompson.
That's what he's going to need. The final order of finish shows Bobby Santos besting Ron Silk and Eric Rudolph. Young guns scoring big in podium finishes. Rowan Pennick and Mike Stefanik fill out the top 5. Disappointing night for Ted Christopher.
Very disappointing, because Teddy, the most dominant driver here at Stafford with the most wins at Stafford Motor Speedway. Tough time for him today.
Well, what has it done to the point standings? Well, things have shuffled yet again. Bobby Santos has padded his lead from 7 over Mike Stefanik to 32. Ron Silk, Ted Christopher, and Todd Zegedy fill out the top 5. But in my personal opinion, it's coming down to Santos and Stefanik. But don't count Silk out. There are 185 points up for grabs in the Thompson finale.
I want to mention Silk quick, because you know what? This guy has been a top 5 car. Showed a lot of dominance today. Led real early. Didn't get the out of the pits as quick as he needed to. This guy is going to be a guy to reckon with in the future, no question.
So, next up, the finale at Thompson Speedway, the Sunoco World Series of Speedway Racing. 150 laps at Thompson International Speedway in Thompson, Connecticut. You'll see it at 8 o'clock Eastern on October 20th. For more information on all our Versus programming, make sure that you visit Versus.com. Congratulations to our winner, Bobby Santos, in the Bob Garbarino Mystic Missile Dodge. For Kelly Stavitz, my partner, Jimmy Spencer, I'm Jack Arute.